All right, folks, we are live here in Abbotsford for day 4 of the MacDonald Cup. This is game 13 if you're keeping track. We got the West Kootenay Timberwolves versus the Langley Thunder. Just a quick breakdown here. I'll give you the stats as we, the standings as we sit so far. North Shore 2-1, Saanich 2-1, Langley 2-1, Oceanside 0-2-1, Prince Albert 3-0, West Shore 2-1, Valley 1-2, and West Kootenay 0-3. Got our officials today: Ethan Hansen, Noah Johnson, Ryan Mosdell, and Vince Burrell. 20 minutes up on the clock. Teams are going to take center in just a minute, and we will get things underway. And as always, we'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. My name is Jeff Fisher, and this is BC Sports TV. Catch all the games on YouTube. You can check out our channel. Last game here that I did for the Timberwolves, Whitehead was the man to watch, number 22. There he goes right off the draw. Ball comes down, and the opportunity right there for 22 to score. Just couldn't quite find it. The Timberwolves will set up the offense. Off the boards, Thunder collects the Lucy. Hall comes down the floor, passes it over to the lefty, shot. They save for Johnston. Oh, McGregor is in net on the far side. Thank you. I'm just getting a note. The Thunder, we're starting 0-0. Jensen McGregor wasn't on our roster officially, but I believe he's a call-up player from U17. So nice to see a different fresh face in net for the Thunder. Things are looking good in Langley. Anybody that's out of town and hasn't been down the Lower Mainland in a while, huge growth spurt in that area, and if they can keep their minor system growing, they're looking very, very good. Their last season, the Junior A didn't win a game, and this year almost finishing in 4th place to make the playoffs, just slightly out of it, and Delta was able to clinch that spot. But their Tier 1 excellent team, and now having a Tier 2 team back in action for the Thunder looks very good for them. Got those Kahn brothers in net, making the Thunder a very formidable foe. The Thunder will set back up on offense, send the ball up top. Shot coming, up high and over the net. Go back over. The Wolves will take over. Ball up top with Whitehead. Pass gets loose, Thunder collect the Lucy. Thunder still trying to set up the offense. A couple D guys shooting off at the end here. We're down to 22 seconds on the shot clock. Pinchin had the fake, but ball stays with Newby. He's got 3 goals and 3 assists for this Thunder. Ball gets loose. Johnson couldn't quite handle that one. Thunder, I think that was a pass attempt, and there it is. Pass across to number 19, Reese Bride, who will bury that one for the Thunder and make it 1-0. Checking out the replay. We just went black. Sorry, folks. Not sure what the issue was on a replay. We'll try to shoot that again for you here. But if I remember correctly, I think it was Newby on the fake at the top there, when they were able to dish across and score that first goal of the game. It was McDermott versus, that was, I believe, Bow. Yes, it was. Thunder collect that. Lucy take it back across center, and here comes the offense. Far side to the lefties, bring it back across to the top. Here comes the shot now. Nice rip. Johnson steps into that, makes the save. So far, newbie number 2 has drawn my attention. We do have a few scratches we can let you know about on the Thunder side of things. Number 4, Drayton Gosen. 9, Luca Thibault. 18, Tate Berkey. 24, Keo Copeland. And number 23, Brody Calhoun. Broken stick on the play while I was talking about the scratches. And the Wolves will take it back across center. Just trying to hit the cutting Carew. Ball gets loose again. Thunder coming up with it. Langley doing a good job on the loose ball category. McGregor takes it across center. Once again, newbie cutting through the middle. No pass there. No Bauer. The lefty swings over. Ball gets set back up top to newbie. Pick coming. There's the roll. Nice attempt there by the Thunder. Brooks takes it across center for the Wolves. We'll wait for the offense to set up here. Whitehead cutting through the middle. Send that back up to the top. Spin move. Nice little toe drag shot. Great save. McGregor standing tall so far for the Thunder. Ball goes behind the net. We got a penalty coming. Crease play. Interference call. So the city of Abbotsford is a strong supporter of the MacDonald Cup and our thriving local sports community. From world-class parks and recreation to vibrant events and welcoming neighborhoods, Abbotsford is the place to live, work, and play. Learn more at abbotsford.ca. It was a great drive out here this morning. Some beautiful scenery. Sunny day, breeze in the truck. Coming out here for a nice early 10 a.m. start. And hopefully we've got a great game ahead here. 15-16 left to play in the first. And the Thunder's opportunity on the power play. Got real quiet in the arena here. Thunder got pinching up top to set up. Newbie almost had a handle on that. Here come the Wolves. Short man will try to rag this ball, kill off what they can of this penalty. That's Fippen up top. Swim move. Thought about going to the net there. Peels out. Good choice. 13 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Whitehead sets the pick. Gets the ball. Shoots. Another nice save. McGregor got that Team BC helmet on. I'm going to assume that he's played a little Team BC. So I guess they've got another goalie in the ranks there for the Thunder. Back onto the power play. Newbie up top. There's the set play. Shot. Made that one look easy for Johnston. Just listening to Tino on the broadcast yesterday. Shocking how little that this goalie has played in net, but you wouldn't know it by watching him play. Down low to the crease. There's the cutting newbie. Comes back up top. There's the shot. Deflected. No, right off the helmet. Looks like the Wolves player took that one in maybe the side of the head. He's coming off in a little bit of pain. Hopefully he's okay. Nice attempt clear by Langley, but the Wolves step in play. And Whitehead again, number 22, streaking in. Takes a shot, goes far side. Just outside. Nice. Another nice save by McGregor. Langley with some heavy pressure down low, trying to get that ball back. 2 seconds left on the penalty, and we go back to 5-on-5 lacrosse. Great rag job. Going to recognize those guys when we can. Tanner Ross, number 29, killing off a lot of the last of that penalty. Battle down on the boards. Wolves with a shot. Again, McGregor stepping out, making a nice stop. Couldn't be here yesterday to watch the action and make any calls. I was out doing a Senior A game last night. What a game in Maple Ridge, as the congratulations, I guess, to the Coquitlam Adnacs as they will advance, taking on the Salmon Bellies. So we'll be nice to be able to get a man cup back here in the Lower Mainland, either in Coquitlam or New West. Not sure which I prefer. Coquitlam has got the air conditioning, but New West has got such a heritage there in that building and the wooden floor. Gets hot and sweaty in there, but it's an experience. So Thunder set up the offense. It's Hamilton, dishes across to the middle. Back over to the left, he's picking up the loose ball in the corner. It's Nobauer, comes across the crease. Looks like he stepped in the crease there. Ball goes back to the Timberwolves. Whitehead with the ball at top. He's going to drive straight down the middle. Good job by the D. Doubled up on Whitehead. Maybe they've got a scouting report as well. Here he comes again. Shot down low. McGregor with a leg pad. Save. That's close to an interference call there, but shot coming. McGregor again makes a stop. Gets the glove down low just in case. Ball stays in the crease. McGregor makes the outlet pass. Okay, here comes the offense. Newby again at top. Ball comes down to the righty. McDermott across the top, still holding on to the ball. Here comes a shot now. Wind up, and there it is. Great rip from number 14, Grayson Pynchon. Pynchon was 5-1, now will be 6-1. 6 goals, 1 assist. Nice looking shot. We go 2-0. Thunder lead, 11-17 left to play in the first. Unfortunately, we've got a good vantage point up here, but we weren't able to hook up our behind the net cams for a little extra replay action. Got a little issue with the Wi-Fi here, but apparently that is being dealt with. Maybe, if we're lucky, we'll get it back. Thunder here setting up the offense again with Newby at the top. Pick set, Newby steps in, shot low. There it is, great rip to the stick side. Johnson did try to step out and make that save, but Newby steps in and slides one past. Newby was at 3-3, I guess that'll be 4-3. So we'll have Barker and Bow taking off the draw. Ball loose, still loose. There'll be Nobauer. He'll hold on to things. Face-off crew hustles off, and the offense sets up. Pynchon, he'll hold it top. Dishes off to Bride. Bride tries to step around that pick. Here it is. Thought he had his crease man going in. That would have been McDermott. McDermott got held up. Nice play by the D. Ooh-hoo-hoo! That was about as close as it gets. He almost had it tiptoeing on the right on the line at center. Again, McGregor making it look easy. He's got a nice, the way he steps out and strides towards the ball. Unfortunately, that leg pad will get a lot of rebound action. But doing a good job so far, backstopping the Thunder. Shot attempt from the Thunder coming all the way around the net. Collect their Lucy, 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Newby in behind the net, comes across the crease, Fake attempt shot. Johnson with the upper save. Good attempt from Newby, though. Wolves tripping up across center. Still got the ball, though. Polkin, one man to beat. Steps in, shoots, goes wide of the net. Ball still loose, but the Thunder picking it up. Here the coach is yelling, get back. Four defenders, they're doing a great job on the check, but they got to be careful with a 4-on-1. You got a lot of guys open, but it worked out for them in that opportunity, and Whitehead with the ball again. Pass across the middle, one-hand grab, shot, just goes up wide off the net. Well, the Wolves have had a couple nice opportunities there. They just couldn't finish on. It was a hard hit by the boards. Gee, they got to get those gates closed, guys. I gotta say that that is far too dangerous. Anytime, you should have the gates closed, period. But when there's a player coming towards the gate, please, guys, shut those gates. We got a helmet issue for Johnson, I believe. We'll have a quick timeout. I'm sure our DJ is going to get us some music any second now. 3, 2, 1. There it is. Right on cue. It's our musical DJ next door to us. We've got a glass partition. Maybe we could make some requests, but this window don't open. Tino, write some requests on a piece of paper. We'll hold it up. What does that say? No Taylor Swift, please? Blink 182. All right. Country. Georgie wants some country. There's nothing wrong with that, George. On my drive out this morning, I was listening to a little country in my pickup truck driving out to the country. Why not? Not sure what the issue is down below, but helmet problem. Let's go to our reads. So, serving the Fraser Valley since 1997, Sapphire Creative delivers bold, custom marketing solutions that make your brand shine. From vehicle wraps and branded apparel to eye-catching design and promotional products. Let them help your business stand out and grow. Learn more at sapphirecreative.com. Looks like we got the helmet fixed. Johnson's going to make his way back to the net. Looks like our ref down there having a little chit-chat with one of the Thunder guys and a couple of the Wolves. Here we go. Whistle blows it in. Start over with the lefties. We'll hold it top there. That'll be Bride. Sends it down low to the righty crease. We got a penalty coming up. I believe it's going to be a cross-check. Thunder step across top. They send it down low behind the net. Try a sneaky little 5-hole shot. Who do we got? Who's taking the walk of shame? Timberwolves number 23, Jonah Bennett. 2 minutes, illegal cross-check. Discover the heart of the Fraser Valley with Tourism Abbotsford. From farm fresh flavors and scenic wineries to vibrant events and outdoor adventures, Abbotsford has something for everyone. Plan your visit today at tourismabbotsford.ca. I'm not sure I like that farm fresh flavors. You say that 3 times fast, we could be in trouble. Thunder on the power play. Ball gets loose on the boards. The lefty's got no pressure, so they'll easily handle that. Barker steps in. He's the captain. No shot. Back over to Newby. Back to Barker. Ball gets loose. No press. 4 seconds. There's the shot. Barker off the belly pad of Johnson. Long ball down the floor. Whitehead. Shot. Wide of the net. It's a few opportunities for Whitehead. I'm glad to see that I made the call early. It looks like he is the man to watch for the team in white. Newby will start with the ball. Barker holds and sends down to the crease. Shot coming, there it is. Off the pipe. Bang, a hard post. Reset. Thunder set up the offense once again. There's another shot. Not sure if that got deflected. Wolves collect the Lucy and try to get the ball up over center, and they do. Maybe a spin attempt. There it is, still holds on to the ball, dangles it down low. Nice work there by Fippen, my apologies. Whitehead, bit of a lazy pick, slips in behind the nets. Fippen just takes the shot instead. Ball gets loose just over center, but Langley controls that. And once again, sets up the power play for another 17 seconds. And let's watch this guy coming out of the box if Thunder's not careful. Newby at the top. Pinchin and Newby playing catch and pass. Shot coming. Once again, soaked up by the Wolves. Newby collects the Lucy. 1 second, penalty over, shot. Back to 5-on-5, even strength. Ross bringing the ball straight down the gut. I think he stepped in the crease on that one. Ball goes back to the Thunder. Pinchin, he'll carry it right down into the Wolves zone. Dishes off to the crease man. Shot, leg pad save for Johnson. Was Arbuthnot, he'll dish down. Another lefty pick and roll attempt. Johnson tries to collect that Lucy behind the net. Almost got away from him, but it looks like, oh, no, he got that one. Reaching that big woody in and taking control of business. Anybody who hasn't used one of those things, it's not the most easy stick to handle, and especially if they're not balanced well. Ball, nice pass in front for the Wolves, but even better defense from the Thunder. 5:12 left to play in the first. Langley leads 3-0. Thunder go up the far boards. Little spin move to try to get loose, and yes, he does. Ball stays up top with the Thunder. They're going to double the ball carrier. Now they sag back in. Pinchin dishes back over. Now he'll roll. There's the ball, cutting cross crease. There's a shot and a goal. Slides that one past Johnson. Well done by the Thunder. A little bit of a textbook sort of pick and roll. There's the pass. Here comes the pick. A little bit of a slip here. Didn't even touch him. Bang. There's a video on Lacrosse 101, I believe. That is how it's done. Sometimes in these teams, kiss, keep it simple. Go behind the net, use cutters, it works. Back to basics. Oh, we didn't like that, the crowd. The crowd giving a boo. So Thunder 4-0 over the T-Wolves. 4:36 to play in the first. Ball's loose. Now we set up the offense, comes back up top to Poole. He holds. Attempted to go across, but the Thunder hold a D and it slips in behind the net. Pass comes out front and the shot is handled by McGregor. McGregor looking sharp so far. Again, Thunder taking the ball across center for Clark. He'll dish off to Newby. Newby usually playing the point in these situations. He'll wait for his lefties to come out there. So we go righty strong for the Thunder. Penalty coming. Shot off the post. I believe he called for a reset there, but maybe not. I believe it was a too many men call. So, MSA Ford is your trusted source for new and pre-owned vehicles for over 74 years. They're also the official vehicle supplier of the MacDonald Cup. Whether you're hitting the road for work, play, or game day, MSA Ford will get you there in style. Visit msaford.com today. Yes, I do drive a Ford F-150. Yeah. I'm from the Ridge. What do you want? Thunder power play. Newbie not playing the top on this one. Shot off the boards, collected by the Thunder right back. Shot coming here across the top. Nice save from Johnson. Reset on the shot clock. And we'll set up again. Arbuthnot at the top. There's another shot. Nice kick save from Johnson. Thunder doing a good job getting hold of those rebounds. Harapak playing the top now. He gets the ball back. Shot attempt. Easy save from Johnson there. Just covered up that 5-hole. The Wolves tend to, attempt to clear the ball. I think that went up off the mesh there. Thunder will get it back with 2:49 left to play. 56 seconds left in the penalty to the Wolves. Harapak dishes off, gets the ball back. Arbuthnot. Bride puts it back across. No real play set here. Here it comes. There's the shot. Another leg pad save. Fresh 30 here. Langley has a lot of options. Shot coming. There it is. Bounce shot down low from number 19, Reese Bride. This is a make or break kind of thing with these special teams. You get a good power play unit, it can be deadly, and Langley looks like they've got a good one. I believe I was talking earlier, watching the Sturgeon. That power play unit for the Sturgeon, it looks sharp. They got some shooters out there. Not to knock any other team, just I've seen a couple of the Valley games. I hear the Predators are obviously a team to watch as well, but I have not called any of their games. Ball gets loose, 2 minutes left to play in the first. Thunder collect it, but it'll be an interference call, and it'll go back to the Wolves. Ball comes up top to Whitehead. He turns and shoots down low. There it is. Number 22 in your programs. Number 1 in your hearts. Whitehead ripping the twine for the first goal of the game for the Timberwolves. Just steps in, makes that one look easy. Actually, let's give mention. I believe that was number 11. Yes, it was. Laren cutting through the middle, sort of maybe drew a little bit of an interference. The goalie had to look around, and McGregor couldn't quite get a full view on that shot. And Whitehead makes him pay. 4-1, 1:52 left to play in the first. It's a deep, long shot. Setting up the Thunder, cut across. Nice save by Johnson. Good attempt by the Thunder. They caught the Wolves sleeping a little bit with that lazy ball. Almost intercepted again there by the Thunder. Wolves take it across center. Ball comes back over, and the Thunder will take over. Still another long pass across. I think they might be able to catch a Timberwolves sleeping on that deep pass if they're not careful. Parker Hall dishes off. Nice stutter step, shot down low, kick pad save from Johnson, fresh 30. Hall again with the ball. Sends it up top to Hamilton. Moves it across. He's got his lefty Pinchin. Pinchin's one of the point leaders for the Thunder. Ball head down low. Here comes across the crease shot. Johnson, another save. Fresh 30 though. Interference call, and Thunder will keep the ball. So Bride, he'll start down low, send it up to the lefties. Hamilton was playing the top. Looks like he's going to come set the pick up high here. Yes, he does, and it frees up Hall. Hall straight down the gut, shoots and scores! Beats Johnson down low. Great play to ISO the Wolves up top. We watch the replay. Well done by number 5 here. Watch the pick, there it is. He had the roll, fake. The D did a good job too. Let's give a shout out to the Wolves there. She was able to recognize, I believe that was Riley Newhoff, number 15, the young lady playing for the Wolves. She wasn't fooled by the roll, but then the Thunder just decided, well, we'll take it in and shoot it then. 26 seconds left to play in the first period. Langley 6, the Wolves 1. Ball gets sent all the way back down to McGregor. Langley might have one more attempt on offense. Long, deep ball across to the Thunder. They got a cutting righty number. It's a great save by Johnson. McDermott denied on the crease. Again, Thunder able to get easily get down the floor. The Wolves maybe just will recognize that between the periods and try to solve that problem. Late shot coming just wide of the net, and Hamilton will take the step back Steph Curry look, and we will go to a 10-minute break with the score 6-1, Thunder in the lead. Talk soon. All right, we're back for second period action here. Thunder versus the Wolves. Thunder leads 6-1. Second period, 20 minutes up on the clock. The ref blows it in, and we are underway. Ball still loose. Timberwolves pick it up back behind the net. Now they got to hustle. Whitehead takes it across center in time. An opportunity for the offense to set up. Fake pass shot down low, wide of the net. Rebound attempt, not there. So the Thunder off the boards. Whitehead down to play offense, coming back, playing defense everywhere. This ball still loose. Timberwolves trying to collect down low in the corner, and they do. Cross pass to Whitehead. Couldn't handle that one, gets loose. Thunder recover and come streaking across center. Thunder stepping in all alone, shot. Nice little kick save from Johnson. Ball comes back across center. Maybe the Timberwolves are going to have that long ball attempt. Shot there, nice save by McGregor. Ball still loose, but an interference call comes back to the Timberwolves. Pass across, shot. Nice save by McGregor. Stretching out the body, making himself big. Not the tallest of the goalies, but fills the net well. Thunder setting up the offense. The attempt at the hidden ball trick, not successful. Pick set coming, Newby. Nice fake. Lefty takes a shot, goes wide of the net. Pinching again. Newby with a last-minute shot just to try to beat the shot clock out. Johnson tried to dish it out there, but now they got to throw it deep. Ball does get across center, but it's loose. Still an opportunity here. A good hustle play. It's Carew down low, but could not get a hold of that rebound. Now Thunder wide open down on the crease. Comes in, fake shot. There it is again. Johnson sticking up that shoulder pad and making the save. Right place, right time for Bride, but couldn't bury it. A lot of screaming down low here by the benches, talking to their teams. Thunder shot again with a nice step out save from Johnson. Ball gets sent back down to the floor. McGregor handles that. He'll dish off, and the Thunder will come back across center. One more attempt for the offense. Bride sends the ball down low to the crease. Sets the pick now. Here's the roll. Ball comes back across. Bride got stripped of the ball. The Wolves try to make their way back across center with McIntosh putting his head down, trying to muscle through. Tried to get that across to Whitehead. Ball still loose, but picked up. Now Whitehead collects, comes right down on the crease. Shot. Nice save by McGregor. And rebound is held under control in the crease. Again, another long ball pass. Wide open the Thunder. Let's watch here. Shot again with another arm pad save. Got to give full shout outs to Johnston. Denying guys right on his crease. Back to back. Wolves try to dish the ball down the floor again, and the Thunder collect. At least this time we got some Wolves back to play defense. Little slash there. Ball gets crossed over to the lefties. There's a shot. Oh, right off the post. Nice rip. Arbuthnot. Ball goes back across. 28 seconds. There's a reset and a slash on the hip. Langley dishes down low. I believe that was Newby down there. No, it was Hamilton. Hamilton with a nice shot attempt. But again, Johnson making the save. I got to think the score might be 10-1 if Johnson doesn't make a couple of those stops where he's had guys wide open on his crease. McDermott will swing the ball down low and set up on the righty crease man. Stepping across top now. Shot. Johnson kick save out to the boards. Langley able to corral that rebound. Wait for the pick here. Hudson press send it across the top. Reset here. There's the shot from the top again. Nice save. Johnson collects and he'll launch the ball down the floor. A little bit hard to handle there. Brooks had an opportunity, still does, stays with it. Now he's got it, looks for the pass attempt. Whitehead was on the crease. Well, Thunder step in and pick the ball up, but step in the crease, so comes back to the Wolves, and here comes the offense. There's a nice cut across the middle, shot and scores! Great goal from the Wolves. Perapolkin, I believe, number 3. Let's see who fed that to him. I always like to give assist credits. I believe that's, yes, that is. It was Fippen to Perapolkin. Good hustle play by the Wolves. They put 2 on the board now, 6-2, Thunder still in the lead. And let's give more shout outs here. DJ next door, hitting all the tunes, great music selection. Quinn McDermott, thank you very much for volunteering your time here at the MacDonald Cup. If you got any requests at home, send them to Tino, and he'll pass it on. He might even sit in behind there and play some of his own. Shot from the Wolves, nice kick save from McGregor. Georgie doesn't like that DJ selection, so we'll stick with Quinn. Hard pressure on the boards by the Wolves. Ball does get loose though, and Langley's able to corral that. A little ISO up top here. Looks like Clark is wanting that ISO. Sends it across to the lefties. Good off-ball work by the Thunder. There it is, walks around, shot. Pinchin had another opportunity there, but sends it wide. Makes a huge difference what you're doing when you're off ball. It draws the D attention and it frees up the lefty in that situation and gave the Thunder another opportunity. Here come the Wolves. Still holding, shot down low. McGregor, nice save again. Wolves do a good job scooping up that Lucy in front and pulling it out for the reset. Pass across, shot attempt, there it is. McGregor drops down and makes another stop. Both goalies playing extremely well here today. Thunder with another deep ball coming across. That's Newby's shot. There's a goal. Number 22 for the Thunder with an assist. That'll be Lance Barker. Up to Newby. Here's the replay for you. That deep ball is very dangerous for the Thunder. 7-2, Thunder lead, 13-16 left to play in the second period. And a little thunderstruck, of course, naturally. This just in, Quinn McDermott, DJ, has a son for the Thunder. There's Whitehead again. This is what he does. He's got to be a Taurus because he plays like a bull. Just runs through people. I'm assuming he's a 5th year. I saw them taking some photos, so might be his last year a junior. Be interesting to see if he wants to head down to the mainland maybe and see what he can do in the WLA. Maybe some team would like to have a look at him. Back across to the lefties again, little toe drag, spin move, shot goes wide. It's a couple opportunities there for Pinchin. I have a feeling he might be able to find the back of the net here soon because he's had a couple real good opportunities. Johnson, he holds the ball, but they're going to send it. There was a little pushy shovey down low there just a minute ago, and now they're going to call a penalty. So we'll let you know who and the where on that penalty. Experience mountain luxury at its finest at the Fairmont Chateau Whistler. Nestled at the base of Blackcomb Mountain, this world-class resort offers breathtaking views, award-winning dining, and endless alpine adventures year-round. Treat yourself to an unforgettable getaway. Visit fairmont.com/Whistler to plan your escape. Sorry, I didn't catch the number of the penalty, so we'll try to let you know. Number 12. All right, so 12 for the Wolves. He's going to take a seat. So Phippen won't be out for a couple minutes unless the Thunder... I'm sorry, oh, that did go, okay. Let's take a look at that replay. I was looking for the penalty. Thunder on the offense, ball goes up top. And the cross crease pass, yes, there it is. Number 23, Berries for the Thunder. So Harpick, one of the assistant captains, finds the back of the net for the 8th goal for the Thunder. I guess that is the official goal song for Langley. Got a bit of a timeout here. Not sure what the situation is over in the score box area. 12:19 left to play in the second. 8-2 Thunder lead over the Wolves. Looks like we got things sorted out. Thunder win that draw. McDermott takes it down low, cuts across center, takes it himself on the crease, right into the belly pad. Johnson make that one looking easy. Timberwolves try to bring it back across center. Time count violation, and the Thunder will get the ball back on offense. 41 shots for the Thunder, 19 for the Wolves. I would have to guess that Johnson has probably seen the most rubber in this tournament. Again, there's that shot. It's coming. Stay with it, buddy. Pinchin will bury that ball. He's had a lot of opportunities. Maybe he's squeezing the stick a little tight. Maybe he's more of an evening guy. 10 o'clock for a guy my age is like lunchtime. These guys, they've been playing video games all night. What do you want? Thunder set that offense up again. There's the roll down low. Right on the crease, shot attempt. Johnson stopping that one. It was Neubauer with the attempt. Langley pressing the Wolves in their own end. Bench screaming to throw it to get that ball across center. Thunder with another offensive set. Will hold out by the boards. Here comes the pick. Whitehead steps around that. Shot. There it is. Pinching off of the post. He's getting a little closer each time. Ball. That shouldn't be. To hit the post, that should have been a reset and Thunder ball, but they're going to give it to the Timberwolves. Wolves with spin move coming across center. Now they'll set up the offense. Looked like there was going to be a cutter, and he did. He comes up with the ball. It was a fake cut. But because of the way he looked like he was going to cut across the top, the pass was already made. And very luckily, Parapolkin able to hold on to that ball. Watch here. He cuts and then stops. Comes around, boom, and lets a low bounce shot go past McGregor for the goal. Wolves got 3 on the board now. And a hard fist pump. Not sure if anybody was catching that Ontario Junior A action last night as the Whitby Warriors pull out the win over, that was Orangeville, what was it, an overtime? They scored 2 quick ones anyways, and after the 2 quick ones, one of the fans shattered the glass. So they had about a half-hour break to repair that glass, and luckily it didn't take away the momentum, and Whitby comes away with the win. Back to this action. Thunder on a breakaway dump. Shot backhand. We'll put that on the tally board. Another big drop on the D. Now they're going to be a penalty here. Obviously, Barker did not like getting stood up at center. He came back with a solid back check, and it's still not over. He's looking to, now he's settled down. Whitehead steps in, shot goes wide. Wolves doing a good job. They get that rebound. Here's another shot attempt. No, he steps in. Faked me out. Well, McGregor was able to stop that. Sits down, takes a breather. And the Thunder's number 22 will go sit for 2 or less. Lance Barker. Here we go, my guys. Edward Stream Threads is the proud lead sponsor of the 2025 MacDonald Cup and a strong community supporter. Your one-stop shop for customized team or company apparel, embroidery, screen printing, sublimated uniforms, and more. Visit them today at extremestore.ca. And if anybody's wondering, and we give shout-outs to shout-outs where they're due, those boys over there, my guys, obviously the original Randy Clough and Connor Clough, they do a ton for lacrosse in the Lower Mainland and otherwwise. Referee apparel, NLL, they do it all. Give them your support, please. Ball comes back across center. Thunder pick it up. Here we go, another opportunity. I believe Johnson got a piece of that, just goes wide of the boards. And Langley will have the opportunity. Nope, they thought they were going to have a short-handed opportunity to kill off some more clock, but the Wolves peel in and peel out and set up the offense, your power play unit. Perepolkin up top, dishes down low, now back up. Perepolkin. Just a little catch and pass here. Backhand pass instead of a backhand shot. Shot, there it is. Nice save by McGregor. Now you hear the Wolves bench, get back, get back, get back. They're not going to, hopefully not going to let that breakaway attempts from the Thunder go again. Whistle in, play resumes. Nice check by the Thunder, ball gets loose. Wolves recover. Whitehead steps around the defender, shot, just goes wide of the net. Wolves pick up that rebound again, doing a good job. There's another shot, goes wide. 12 seconds remaining because that one did not get the reset. Ball comes back to Whitehead. Shot just wide. Looked like Whitehead had a little bit of time. Could have walked right in with that one, but chooses to shoot. And the ball goes back out of bounds and will go to the Thunder now. Oh, the more of the boos coming. The Boo Birds are here. Not sure why, but I think they were thinking that hit the rafter, but it missed the rafter and went out of bounds. 14 seconds remain in the penalty to the Thunder. They should be able to kill this one off with 8 seconds now. But hold out wide, stretch this Wolves team out. They're looking to double the ball now. Too little, too late. Penalty over. We go back to 5-on-5 lacrosse. And as the shot clock is about to expire, Lance Barker, who was serving the penalty, steps in and rips one wide. Ball comes back down the floor. And the Timberwolves will set up the offense again. Perepolkin, as usual, will play the top. That's number 3. Ball's with him now. Good movement by the Wolves. Perepolkin steps around, shot. There it is, goes wide of the net. Almost could have shot that 1 second earlier. Walking in that tight, the defense slides in and can make life difficult for you. Pass attempt to the crease. Stepped in the crease. Thunder will take over. Head down the far boards, crossing center. That's Hairpack. The righties hold and wait for the rest of the offense, but no, he steps around wide open down the middle. Shot off Johnson's pad again. Nobauer was trying to get that loosey and have his own shot attempt. But Johnson steps out, corrals it, tries to send the ball down the floor. Unfortunately, nobody there, and the Thunder pick back up and come down the floor, starting with Johnson. Dishes off to Newby. Still loose, so Newby's going to have the pick set here. McDermott dishes across. 14 has the shot. That was pinching again. Stepping out of his crease. Thunder a couple times are stepping in there. Looks like they're going to try to apply some pressure to Johnson if he steps out of that crease, so watch for that. Thunder behind the net, fresh 30. Newby across center. Got Perepolkin with him. Perepolkin pick, roll. Newby keeps walking in. Now over to Perepolkin, sorry. It's a bit of almost out of reach, but goes for an easy dish. And the Wolves decide to step in front and take it themselves. Coming all the way down. Thinks he had a shot attempt, but just dances around the crease behind the net. Oh, looked like he was thinking, I'm going to crease dive from the back here. And then Barber said, no, I'm just going to step in the crease and get off. I think the thought was there. Mine was willing, body was unable. Lefties start with it in the Thunder down low. Ball comes across the newbie. Shot. Nice kick save. Right back into the Thunder stick. We'll head over to the lefties again. He's going to try to put something together here, starting with Pinchin again. There's the roll. Comes across the crease. Smart is going to go back in behind the net for the reset. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Pinchin across. Shot. Wide of the net. Arbuthnot, his attempt there, denied. Langley still with the ball. 1 second. Shot goes wide, expires. .426 left to play in the second period. This one's gone by pretty quick. Whitehead faked the pass, holds onto it, gets loose on him, but he resets. Oof, that was a long, high pass. Parapolka, he holds and waits. Fippin's going to go across and set the pick for Whitehead. Whitehead steps around. Had that, again, there was a lot of opportunity with openness. He could have stepped in, but he's shooting from out wide. Now Thunder with a 3-on-2 attempt here. Long ball pass across to Pinchin, couldn't be handled. Wolves come back out with it. Trying to get that ball back across center. Their breakout's a little bit shaky this morning. It's another long pass. There's a 3-on-none. Wow, 3-on-none and off the post, I believe, but it looked like Johnson was in the right place, didn't give much to shoot at. Another shot attempt from the Thunder. They just want him to dump it for some reason. I'm not sure why. We're going to, some X-rated language down below. Hopefully our ambient mic doesn't pick that all up. It was colorful. Wolves behind the net to set up the offense. Comes around, ball gets loose, and once again the Thunder on their way down the floor with Hamilton going one-on-one. Spin, shot wide, Johnson kick save, ball's loose. Thunder doing a good job getting back on offense, because here comes McIntosh, and he peels back out, waits for some help. A lot going on down there, and it's a little distracting to hear the coaches, to be quite honest with you. I don't think the screaming is necessarily working. You'll learn that, as you go along as a coach. Not everybody responds to screaming. Some need a little more direction or constructive criticism, but that comes with a little bit of time. I learned that the hard way myself. There's the Wolves shot attempt, goes wide. Whitehead's got to hustle back. It's 22-on-22. A couple of Tiger Williams out there. Ball gets shot wide. It's another opportunity for Barker. Having a pretty good game. He took that penalty earlier, but he's a hustle player. He works tough on D, but has his offensive opportunities as well. Wolves need one more out. There they go. Goes down low. Nice shot attempt off the crossbar. That was a beauty coming around from behind the net from number 16, Dawson Bow. He's got the ball again at top. Waiting for a pick. There it is, wrong side, but he'll step around anyway. Shot down low. McGregor drops down to his knees and makes a stop. I think if any way to beat maybe McGregor is you come in and fake low and go high, because he drops pretty quick. Does a good job of it. but that would be the only weak spot. Last minute of play here in the second period. Thunder lead 8-3. Lots of movement. Shot coming. Wide of the net. Ball's loose. Collected from Johnson. Looking for a pass. There's the deep ball. They do. Oh, almost had it. McLaughlin had an opportunity. Now ball comes back across. Big fakes. And there it was. He had McGregor drop down to his knees, had a wide open net and put it over the top. Perepolkin had an excellent opportunity there, but could not find the net. Langley, one last chance with 18 seconds to play here in the second period. Pinchin down low, looks to shoot. Whitehead comes out to play D. Ball gets dished back across. There's Pinchin now. He's got the roll. Wide open, steps around the defender. Backhand shot just wide of the net. He's throwing everything at it. Just can't find it. We got zeros on the clock. That was the shot clock went, and then the time expired. So we had lots of bells and buzzers going off. Nice second period. That went by pretty quick. Lots of action out there. Again, we're going to take a 10-minute break. I'm Jeff Fisher. You're watching BC Sports TV. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in 10. I hear myself in my ears, so that means we are live. 20 minutes to go in this 10 a.m. game. Thunder versus the Timberwolves. Referees having a little conversation over there at center. The Wolves are banging the boards, getting ready. 8-3. Thunder with the lead, but the Wolves are not out of this one. Strong goaltending from McGregor might make it a difficult day for them. But we got 20 minutes to prove them wrong, or prove me wrong anyways. The referee blows it in, and here we go. Bang! The Wolves come up and make a shot and create a loose ball. Langley have to hustle back in their own end to recover. Ball goes deep. Langley holds. They decide to wait for the offense. Now the lefties will play a little two-man game, send it up top to Newby. Newby with a little head fake. Steps around, dishes back, tries to get the pass into the middle. Goes all the way to the far boards. Thunder recover. Streak across the front. Nobauer had an opportunity there, but couldn't find the back of the net. Johnson doing what he does best and stepping out and making a stop. Nobauer decides he's going to do it on his own, but he'll move the ball across. Newby pick on the wrong side, but tries to use it on the roll. Nothing there. Thought we were going to have a penalty there, but nope. Johnson dishes out. Long ball pass. There's an opportunity for the Wolves, but a good hustle back to play D. Goes far side there. Oh! Check out the boot scooting boogie. Kick with the right pad as he slides it around and knocks the ball out of his crease. What is that saying? You got to be good to be lucky and lucky to be good? Well, he was. Whitehead holds onto that ball, looks to a far side. McGregor standing tall again, making the stop. Thunder. Lefties hold the ball. I think we need one more guy. Here he comes late. Newby will play the point as usual. Looking like they're holding and waiting. But they'll take an opportunity. Step around the D. Shot. Nice save from Johnson up off the uppers again. Here's an opportunity. The righty streaking in. Superman across the top. Hamilton. We're going to show a replay of that breakaway here. Opportunity. Look at the underhand dish pass. The Wolves on that shot wide off the leg, and there it is. Brooks and Dunn, boot scooting boogie, baby. George, you wanted country, didn't you? Well, there it is. So the T-Wolves take it on the far side, put it back across the top. Ball gets loose. Thunder with an opportunity here. Got a man deep. Ball still loose. On along the boards, goes it up and over. Thunder will take over on offense. Hamilton sends the ball right across to the lefties. Thunder step around. Nothing there yet. Spins back across. Pinchin still with the ball. Tries to beat the D. There's a little dish pass shot opportunity here. Couldn't quite handle it. Nice defense from the Wolves. Pass across. Good defense by the Thunder now. The Wolves say pull out. Give the opportunity for the offense to get the reset. There's a nice step around move. Almost switched hands. The spin. Another fake. Steps across. There's a highlight reel goal for number 3, Evan Perapolkin. Let's check that replay. That's going in the archives. What an effort here. First step around. Now almost fake. Spin. Fake. Steps around and buries past McGregor for the 4th goal for the T-Wolves. Cutting the lead in half now. 8-4 Thunder. 16:48 left to play in the 3rd period. Thunder's attempt to pass the ball down low to the crease gets knocked down, but they are able to re-pick up the ball. Shot goes wide off the boards, still loose. 7 seconds remain on the shot clock. Pinchin thinks about stepping in. 3 seconds. He's going to dish that into the corner and let the defense come out and try to hold on to this lead. Timberwolves behind the net to start with the ball. Looks like Thunder's not pressing on this maybe third period. They're going to sit back a little bit and stay healthy. Give the opportunity for the Wolves to clear the zone. That's Whitehead with the ball at top. Whitehead sets the pick. Another pick coming. Still at top. Parapolkin decides he thinks he's going to do it again and beat everybody. He just might. There it is, on crease, shot, scores! Great goal, 2 in a row. Wow. As I was calling it at the top, he was holding on to that ball. He had no intention of passing. There's a spin again, fake, steps around, and just protects that ball with the body, walks in. As McGregor goes up with the arms, Parapolkin goes down with the ball. And that should be now 5 for the Wolves, 8-5, there it is. And as I said earlier, they're still in this thing. That's almost like what we watched Whitehead do the other day. It just sort of said, that's all right, team, get on my back and I'll carry this thing. Thunder collect the ball off the draw. McDermott, he'll dish off to Newby. Newby holds and waits. Nobauer down low. The lefty will send it back to Newby. Hamilton looking to set the pick up high. Newby steps around, shot down low, 5-hole, and he beats Johnson. Probably a little bit of screen by the defender, but great job from Newby there. Watch Newby and Hamilton. Hamilton sort of sets a little screen here, rolls, it wasn't there. The defender steps right in front though and probably blocked most of the view Johnson had. And Newby sends that one to the back of the net. And the Thunder needed that one to sort of stop the momentum, 9-5. We got more boo birds out there? What's going on? That was a good goal. I'm pretty sure AC/DC just called and said, we want some of our royalties for how many times you've been playing Thunderstruck, but that's out of my business. Thunder collect the ball on the four boards, gets loose. T-Wolves collect, hold it behind their own net. Hamilton tried a little press, but Wes Kootenay able to hold on and pull that ball across center. Coach is saying, lots of time. It's the fake. They'll slide back behind the net. Whitehead out front. Again, they're just holding. Looking for an opportunity. Maybe someone set a pick for him. There's Whitehead with the ball. He's got an opportunity. Comes down the middle. Fake shot. Goes up off wide off the boards. Thunder collect. A little bit of a press there from Fippen, sorry. It's one of those PH, sounds like an F. There's the roll, there it is. He's been looking for that goal all morning. The Thunder's Grayson Pinchin finds the back of the net, does it all on his own, beats the defender. Here's that ISO shot here. Just sets up and rolls to the inside. Beats him up over the shoulder. It was only a matter of time there. Lots of opportunities for Pinchin, and he does it there to give the Thunder 10 and the Wolves 5. Thunder collect the ball off of the draw. A little bit of rough stuff there. Thought it might have been a penalty, but just an interference. So the Timberwolves will set up on the offense again. Ross going to manhandle right through the center. He has another opportunity, steps in, shot off wide. I think McGregor might have got an arm on that ball. Thunder going to take their time here and let the offense come out. Ball sets up top with Newby as usual. Bride holds the ball down low. The righty looked like he was going to go in, but no, McDermott, apologies, that was Hamilton stepping in to shoot. Pinchin spins around. The righty shooter steps around the D, has a shot opportunity on the run, steps back inside, penalty coming, shot off the post. A little bit of rough. We might get both of them going here. I'm not sure what the original penalty call, but obviously Newby says, I know it was me, I'm going to take the walk. Along with Laren, Easton Laren. They'll both go sit for 2. So we'll go to 4-on-4 lacrosse, 13-13 left to play in the third period. The Thunder lead 10-5 over the West Kootenay Timberwolves. They can be the T-Wolves, the Wolves, the T-Men. Wow, we are rocking out in the booth today. Georgie, you got to get a shot later when we can of our DJ beside us. He has got a novel he's writing, keeping every stat. There he goes, walks in, there's Whitehead on the crease, but no goal. Steps inside the crease. There he is. There he is. There's our man on the music. Quinn, the master maestro, back to the action. Thunder set up the offense. Again, still 4-on-4 here. Whitehead with the last opportunity. Steps around the screen, shot. Hamilton, he tries to dish back up top. He did have a little bit of an opportunity there, but thought he'd go with the pass instead. 1 second remaining, shot. Shot clock expires, and the Timberwolves get the start with the ball in the Langley end. There's Whitehead again with a shot. I think I know what's happening here. And that Whitehead said, Perepolkin, you don't get to do everything that I do. Here comes another Langley opportunity, shoots wide. Ball still loose. And Langley will hold back up top. Pinchin slides across to a shooter spot, steps around the D. He holds, a lot of screaming down low again. Shot with 1 second remaining on the clock. Rebound comes out, ball still loose. The Wolves collect that. Sanford will head across center. There he is again. Perepolkin and Whitehead together. Pass attempt to Whitehead. Whitehead collects, almost gets a shot away. A little bit of 15 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Dish across to the lefties. Maybe a shot coming right here. Oh, he tried the pass attempt to Whitehead, but I don't think it was there. He had a shot. There it is now. Nice shot and a goal! Didn't do it on the first one, but Phippen decides, I'm going to shoot it now. Takes his chances and wins the prize. There's that setback again on that first attempt. It didn't get it, and then slides that just under the arm pad of McGregor. We're at 10-6. McGregor heads to the bench, quick water. That's one thing they haven't done so far this morning, is have a water break for the goalies, which is a little surprising because it is still rather warm. Now the Wolves again. Whitehead streaking in, shot, kick save by McGregor. Perepolkin on the far side. He'll take it on his own again. Crease dive, shot, scores! Great goal. There's your hat trick goal for number 3, Evan Perepolkin. There he is again. He likes this big body crease dive. Well done. Great looking play. And right to Whitehead. Very similar game on those two players. When they decide to go, they go. Entertaining game so far, 10-7. The Wolves are hanging in this thing. This is one of the dangerous things as a coach from Langley. You say, guys, don't let them hang around, but we will see. Ball loose. Wolves pick that up at center. This coach is saying set it up. That's Brooks with the ball down low. Tries. There's Whitehead, steps inside. Whitehead's that opportunity. Twist, shoot, go. Yeah, the shot goes wide. Langley collect the rebound, fresh 30, but again, Whitehead, he is everywhere. Just hustle. He's got Parapolkin on the far side. There's a trip. No call. Thunder up with the ball, but again, Whitehead collects another loose ball. Getting physical. Whitehead down here on the borders. Might want to keep your camera near the Langley bench. Cooler heads prevail. There's a nice shot attempt there. Phippen had that opportunity. I'm getting a little advice here from extraordinaire producer. One more goal for Kootenay will be the most they've scored in a game all tournament. So let's go. I got no skin in this game, but I'd like to see White do it. One more goal for them. Be a little notch in their belt as they've come all this way to play. So it looks like we're going to have another 2 penalties, I believe. We're going to go 4-on-4. That'll be 22 for Langley, Barker, and 16, Dawson Bow. And once again, obviously, we want to thank the City of Abbotsford for hosting this event. It's been fabulous. Great little arena. The only knock I can say is air conditioning, maybe, but hey, what are you going to do? We got a fan in here. It's pointed right at George, but hardest working guy in the business, he deserves the fan. My only fan, Georgie says. So 4-on-4, Thunder with the ball. Comes back up top. Lots of room in the middle. There it is, an opportunity with a nice dish back. Thunder with the shot, right in the belly pad. Ball still loose. We're going to get a penalty call again. Arbuthnot had that shot opportunity, but right into the belly pad of Johnson. And now the T-Wolves have another man in the box. That'll be number 23, Jonah Bennett. 4-on-3 now. So this is where the Timberwolves have got to be careful. They take, we got a 4-minute penalty there. If they get another penalty, we'll see a penalty shot. So let's see what happens. Ball goes down low to the crease, cross crease, quick stick. Oh, I think he stepped in the crease. Yes, he did. That was an unfortunate there for Langley. He had a good opportunity with Bride down low. Almost had himself a goal. Whitehead, he's going to plow through this team like he does. There he dishes now. It's a ball across center. You better get it a little deeper than that. Phippen still holds the ball at top. Just trying to kill as much of this penalty as he can. Slash coming hard from the Thunder. 2 men on the ball, but Phippen decides to step around. Shot coming. Shot scores! Great goal far side. Excellent short-handed goal, and they have done it. 8 goals in a game. Yes, congratulations. Great goal. Let's watch the replay. Holds on to that ball at top, and because the Thunder almost had 3-on-1, he takes advantage, rolls, and has a straightaway shot at the net. And it is now 10-8. Thunder still lead, but with 9:02, this game has just got very interesting. So, I believe we have a timeout call from the Thunder to cool things down, get a reset. I will take the opportunity to kill my volume for a minute, which you guys will probably enjoy, and have myself a sip of water. Had my sip of water. Feels good. The West Kootenay bench pretty amped up after that goal. Don't blame them. Not sure who the gentleman is here that leans over and talks to the bench, if he's a ex-player, a coach, or what he is, but congratulating team, leaning over, maybe a little advice. Off the draw, Thunder get the ball, send it down low to the crease. Arbuthnot, he holds up high. Got Pinchin now with him. He's got the ball at top. Newby. Again, 4-on-3 still. Crease man back up top. Newby shot off the post and almost in. Great job by Johnson for jumping back. And I think that ball was right on the crease line. And he saves it. Whitehead, an opportunity, but the ball goes high and wide. McGregor, he dishes the ball out, screaming at Whitehead to get back. No press, because now you're looking at 2 defenders back. Good hustle out the gate by Cooper Delisle. 4-on-3 still. Ball comes across the Newby shot. There it is. Beats the stick side of Johnson. And they reclaim the 3-goal lead at 11-8. Their ref came over to say they knocked the 2 minutes off that 4-minute penalty. So we should start at a 5-on-4, 2-minute penalty still remaining to the Timberwolves. Still 8 minutes, anybody's ball game. McDermott for the Thunder. And I believe that's number 12, Nicholas Fippen. Yes, it is. It'll be Fippen at the circle. He collects, still spinning, step around opportunity, dish, pass across. Whoa, tries a little twister action there. But McGregor wasn't being fooled, gets the stick out, makes the stop. Langley collects the rebound and heads back down the floor. 7:40 remaining to play in this third period. It's like Langley's decided to slow things down, use up the 30. The clock is your best friend in this situation. Ball comes back up top. Pinchin will stay at the point. Down low to the crease. Newby down low on the crease this time instead of that shooter spot. Comes a long distance shot. Bride had an opportunity, and just as I look down, we get a Langley Thunder goal. Let's take a look at the replay. Arbuthnot. There's ball off the boards, and yes, it was. Right off the boards, rips it down low. This Thunder team is doing a good job collecting the rebounds, that's for sure. A lot of resets for the Thunder. So 12-8. 7.5 minutes to play, basically. Seems like a lot of different guys at the draw this morning, at least for the Thunder. Thunder collect that off the draw. McGregor, he'll hold deep, comes back up cross top with it, dishes across to the lefties, and heads off. Offense comes out to set up. Pinchin holds, he comes across the top, shot opportunity, deflected by the Wolves. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock, ball almost up across center. Good press up high by the Wolves, ball gets loose. The Timberwolves take over down low in Langley's end. Having a little bit of trouble collecting that loosey. Now he's got it. Up across to Whitehead, simple, quick little shot. Not sure why that was done with 30 seconds. Good defensive play, pushes the Thunder back into the crease, and it'll come back to the Timberwolves. So the dangerous Parapolkin up top, but he decides to send the ball back down low. Now up top, now Parapolkin. Shot coming, saved by McGregor. There goes that long ball pass, but Whitehead doing a good job getting back to play D. He'll hustle in, take that ball off the boards. Fresh 30, ball up near center. Pippen really had to stretch to get that one. Ball still loose, but eventually picked up. Guess who? Shot coming. Parapolkin is just ripping apart this mesh attempt to rip apart the mesh. Get as many shots on net as he can. I believe he's getting ready for another one. That was a football play. Got the one hand down. His knee didn't get down. Stands back up and has a shot opportunity. The Timberwolves just dished the ball back down the floor. Johnson way out of his net. They hit Johnson. Johnson takes a swing with the Woody. No penalty call. A little bit of chaos on the floor. The Wolves will reset the offense down low. And cooler heads prevail there. 62 shots for the Thunder, 38 to the Wolves. There's a great defensive opportunity. Whitehead got stripped, but Whitehead hustling back. Ball still loose down by the Thunder bench. Whitehead did come up with it. Shot clock expires. And the Thunder's Clark takes it across center. Clark will hold, step around the D. Looks like he may stay out, play some offense here. He's got Pinchin with him. Decides to come over here, almost intercepted, but Newby, he holds. Little spin move, he'll step back around the D. If he gets clear, he's gonna shoot this. There it is, shot on the run, goes wide. Ball is bounced, just almost outside the gate. Keep those gates closed. Anytime you see a ball and a player near your gate, please close it, guys. Gonna slow things down. The refs calling for a reset. So the T-Wolves will take it over back in the corner with the righties. Saying slow it down, slow it down. Watch McLaughlin out there, small number 8, just crashing and banging everywhere. He's now behind the net. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Ball comes back across top, shoots wide. Ball still loose. Shot clock expires. Thunder ball. 4:09 left to play in the third. 12-8 Thunder lead. There's a fake along the boards, nice fake. Barker dishes off. 2 big fakes, goal. I thought he was going to call a crease, but it was a little bit of a delay. Then the arms went up, so we've got a goal. Be number 7 for the Thunder, Nobauer. But nice play set by 22 as the dish comes across. 2 fakes. He just jumped enough to avoid that crease. And Madden Nobauer will take that goal to make it 13-8 Thunder lead. I believe we had another timeout here. Water break, no. McGregor, he'll head over and get some water, but Johnson's coming over now. It's funny, you get into this day 4 sort of thing and you see some teams, there's injuries, there's exhaustion. It's hot out here. They got to remember to replace after this game with some electrolytes, stay healthy. Once again, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm Jeff Fisher. This is BC Sports TV, and you are watching the 2025 MacDonald Cup here in Abbotsford, BC. How many viewers we got today, Tino? 1 million. That's a new record, I think. Almost as many backhands. .357 left to play. The goalies head back in. They've had their refreshments, and we will go to center for a face-off. Ball goes back to the Thunder on the wing, but comes loose. T-Wolves do pick up the loose ball. That's Perepolkin. He steps in. Langley defense collapses in and takes care of him. And once again, Thunder on the far side, bring it down. The lefties will set up starting with Arbuthnot. He'll hold it top. He's got a wide open lane now, but peels it back out. Again, seemingly they're going to use some clock here. Doing a good job ragging that ball, holding it out wide. Now the 5th offensive player comes on. Dish across the middle, shot coming. Good opportunity there for Clark. Or sorry, that was Hamilton on the shot, number 5. There's Whitehead. Oh, he held the stick out a moment too long. Stick check. Now the Thunder are going to rip down the floor. Winner of this game, just so you know, plays the winner of Oceanside versus Valley tomorrow at 9 a.m. I believe I'm making that call as well. Why not? Tino assigned me the nice, bright, early game. I do get up early anyway, so that doesn't bother me. So again, Thunder hold the ball out wide. Now they're going to step in and have that shot up high and wide of the net, goes in behind, and the Timberwolves will take over. Wolves will take it down the far side of the boards. That's Bow. Passes across to a cutter. Off the crossbar, I believe. Poole had a good opportunity. Nice shot. Now the ball will come back up top. Phippen dishes off to Whitehead. Whitehead holds. Lots of movement out there for the Wolves. Whitehead had another opportunity there, but couldn't handle the pass. Ball stays with Poole. He'll dish behind the net to Whitehead. Whitehead looking for a cutter. Puts the ball back up top. Thunder doing a good job on D here. Shot coming. McGregor drops down, kicks the ball out. Loose ball collected for a fresh 30 to the Wolves. There's Whitehead at top again. Just couldn't handle that pass. Would have had a good opportunity there. He's in pretty tight. Poole tries to go cross crease. Again, the Thunder collapsing in and doing a great job with defense. T-Wolves are just not giving up on this opportunity on offense. Long ball attempt. McGregor. We're going to have a passing competition. McGregor to Johnson. Johnson back down the floor. Thunder sitting back to play D. Once again, with 1:10 left to play in the game, I think they're going to be content to try to make sure they hold on to this lead, play some solid D, and finish this game out strong. Thunder trying to get out of their own end. A little bounce pass. Pinchin holds it top. He'll swing back over to his lefty side. There he goes. Going to hold back out. 10 seconds remaining. Going to see a last second shot here. Dishes down low. Another cross crease pass shot. Nice save from Johnson. Just got a little bit of a leg on it. Kicked it out wide. Shot clock. They didn't give him the reset, so shot clock expires. Wolves come down the floor and head behind the net looking for the cutter. There's Whitehead. Fake shot. Almost had him beat, but McGregor stays big and makes a save with his right glove. 20 seconds remaining in this game. The Thunder come marching down the floor. Dish pass, shot coming, goes wide. 18 seconds remaining. Interference call. The Wolves will have one last opportunity with 15 seconds remaining to try to get themselves one last goal here. Don't give up, the coaches said. That's a great call. Ball gets loose off the backboards, 2 seconds. And that will do it. The Thunder 13, the West Kootenay Timberwolves 8. Great game this morning. Excellent way to start the morning. So thanks again for tuning in. I'm Jeff Fisher. This is BC Sports TV, up here with Tino and George as usual, and Quinn McDermott, our local DJ. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. We're going to take our break now. Another warm-up will happen, and we have a 1 o'clock game coming up next, and that will be the Oceanside Sharks, the Valley Sturgeon, yes. Okay, guys, again, thanks for tuning in, and we will be back at 1 o'clock. Thank you.